So there is a book written, Chinese and Indian Businesses. And what they do is that they compare Marwari and Chetiyar community. I don't know whether you like this comparison or not, but at least somebody else is comparing. And what does she say? So they say both were niche players. A segment particularly, mid-19th century, 1850, this was the time, world over, what was the life? Can you imagine in America, people living without electricity? Forget about candlelight. There was no candle also. That was 1850. In America, there was no candle. Forget no automobile or anything. At that time, this community started talking about doing business various places in the world. And both the community had a very strong community network. So this is what they found. One went all over India, that was Marwaris, and the other went all over Southeast Asia. 150 years ago. Started with financing, and when I read, I was thrilled to say that they were dealing sterling transactions. In 1860 and 1870, talking about foreign exchange transactions. Even today, for many people, it is unheard of, or doing at that time. Check clearance system, pioneering by the community, financing, super. And obviously, because financing, later on they went to trading. But this book says, I don't know whether the book is right or wrong, it says Marwadis moved from niche to industry. So they were into jute, they were into cotton, textile, cement, soil, whatever. And Chetiyar continued to be financiers. Eventually, lapsing into some words I don't like, so I left it ... But the author is saying, lapsing into economic oblivion, whereas the world should have known about the community. Some others don't even know, that is within India. Now what has happened a lot? Let me start telling with you. There is a movie called Guru. I don't know whether you see this kind of movie or not, but here is a character. There is a young man working in a company, is promoted. And the guy says, oh, congratulations, now you are promoted. What next? Now what are you planning to do? He says, I am resigning. I knew I'm good. I always knew I'm good. Now that when you are also saying I'm good, why should I work for you? Why should I not work for myself? Here is the whole lesson, that if you are good, if you are promoted, what does it mean? You are really good. So far you only thought you are good, now you are really good. Should you not work for yourself? There is where the word came from, Drucker. Drucker is a management professor. He said, there is something called efficiency. You know what it means? Brilliant, ethical, hardworking. That is what a Chetiyar person is. Brilliant, ethical, hardworking. I will love him as my employee. The question is, all this characteristic is for what? And then Drucker says, gives the direction, that is the issue of direction. Your brilliance will work to IBM to become big, or your brilliance will work to create IBM. Now, when you start thinking about creating IBM, Drucker calls it an issue of effectiveness. Putting all the energies on one side, work hard and hard and hard, and another is that all this work, if it is put in the right direction, that is where you create the thing.